Može?
Može.
Može. So how does your creative process of making music looks like?
Well, I guess it differs from piece to piece. Sometimes I'll just be like experimenting or jamming and just trying to see what works. Other times something will, you know, be something that's already in my head and I try to get it out. Other times it will be a mixture of the two. Or does that make any sense? I'm going to ask you if that makes sense a lot. I can't say that.
Okay. Well, so what would you say about your music now? Like some kind of definition or something?
I don't think we need to define it.
No.
I think the music itself is definition. Does that make sense? God damn it, I need to stop saying that. Say it all the time.
It makes sense.
It's like loud. Well, it's currently is the most important word for everything.
Cool.
It's like loud, very dense, you know, pulsing sort of music.
Cool. Chaos.
Structured chaos, yeah.
That's great. So you attended the Conservatory of Music at the State University of New York, and you graduated in electroacoustic and computer music composition. So you take your music seriously. And on the other hand, you have a presentation of your music through your videos, your, I don't know, TV presentation, and your photos are like less serious. So
I like to have fun. If people don't have a sense of humor, I'd rather not deal with them. You know what I mean? Who likes hanging out with someone who doesn't have a sense of humor?
Yeah,
For one who has not lived even a single lifetime, you are a wise man.
Thank you.
So, okay. What are your influences in music, outside music, like art, music, films, books?
I guess the biggest influence are my friends that I'm in a collective with called Ram City. I think when I first started really forming this style, they had a lot to do with it. The book The Road by Cormac McCarthy has been a big influence lately on some of the longer form, more desolate pieces I've been writing, which I won't be playing any tonight, but in the future.
Cool. You said that about your collective. You moved to Baltimore like in 2004, and could you tell us something more about this collective that you live in? And
we don't live there anymore. I lived in it for 3 years. It doesn't exist as a living space anymore. Now it started as like 5 people from New York, you know, artists of different mediums and styles. And now it's about 30 people. I guess the main thing that we do are put on, you know, theater productions and music shows and like an annual music festival. It's cool. I like
it. So your shows are a special category. We'll see. It's tonight, and you perform on a floor level and require participation of.
Not required. I highly suggest.
Oh, that's great. And you said that it's like cult gathering, so what do you mean by that?
What?
A cult gathering, your performances.
I don't say that.
You said it, I read it.
Well, someone misquoted me.
No, you said, I think I saw it.
Well, did you hear me say it out of my mouth?
I'm not sure did I read it or see it, but it was like, you said it.
I don't think I said that. Other people have said that.
But why would they say that then?
It gets a little weird. It's a weird kind of show.
Okay, we'll see.
It's like a cult gathering.
You said it now.
I'm just kidding.
Cool. So, you're the owner...
I really don't think I said that.
But I read it like this.
But that doesn't mean anything. You know, I've read that if I jerk off, I'm going to burn in hell for eternity. I don't know if that's true.
But it's a cool sentence.
It is a cool sentence.
Cult gathering by Deacon.
I didn't say that. It's not a cult gathering.
So, you are the owner of 2 great and very popular videos on YouTube. You know what I'm talking about? Like this NBC morning. This like, it's the craziest thing. It's like this like this show from the education show from the 70s gone wrong. What's that all about?
It was just the morning news 5 years ago.
Morning news, like morning news in America. That's what
it is every day.
Cool, and then it's what the other one?
Dog sex puke.
No.
Did you ever see that video?
No.
That video is fucking funny. You should definitely watch it. If you're on the internet now, you should open up a new tab and watch Dog Sex Puke. Thank you.
So in the last year or so, there's been like this growing phenomena in Zagreb called hipsters.
Okay.
So it's a new thing in Zagreb, and everybody's confused. Who are hipsters? Who is hipster? Who isn't a hipster? So you probably have like more experience with that.
I think it depends on who you ask. In the negative connotation, I think a hipster is someone who is false and just trying to pretend to be something or latch on to something, and they're confused about their identity. In, I guess, a positive sense, there's someone who is into counterculture and I don't know. I'm not a very good expert on these matters. I played chess on my phone all day. I don't really know what's up.
So. It's not a huge difference, but definitely a difference between the Spider-Man of the Rings and Brahms. Like Spider-Man of the Rings is more like childish and playful and more easily accessible than Brahms. So why did you change the mode?
I was just in a different stage of my life when I was writing the I mean, I wrote a lot of Brahms while still writing Spider-Man of the Rings, but when I was finishing it and really, focusing on it, I was just in a very different place. Like when I wrote Spider-Man of the Rings in Wham City, which was, that collective house, and that was sort of like a crazy, anarchic, free-for-all wonderland, and I worked on Brahms after we got evicted from there. So definitely different mindset, mentality, and I was 2 years older and seen the world. This is magic we're making right now. Can you imagine watching this part on the internet?
Totally.
Okay.
Say something for Croatia.
For students, this is for students.
You should check out Ed Schrader.
Okay.
Ed Schrader. Ed Schrader.